Hi, everybody. It's me, Leslie, wanting to share some thoughts with you on new projects and playing and having childlike curiosity and wonder and abandonment. This here, I just want to explain this to me doing jelly prints really, really fast because I took a lot of video. It's just easy to do that. Um, but they're a really fun way to play with paint and not have any real, I'm not painting a picture or trying to do anything. I'm just making these mono prints, sometimes doubling over them, multiple color. But it gives me an opportunity to play with colors and mixing and textures together that in my more serious works I don't necessarily get to do. I am not a jelly print expert by any means. I use these papers usually in collage. I do a lot of collage work as soul work. So these go into that pile. If you're interested in having some or making some, let me know, because I have a lot. But it did give me an opportunity to play and play in a way that I used to when I was little, where it didn't matter if what I played was good or bad or anything in between, but it was something that allowed me to sit and be and just do things and experiment, make mistakes, and not worry about them, to learn from them, to laugh at them, to, here's my video. You can see that I'm learning that process too. And not being angry at myself for not making something perfect. None of these papers turned out to be perfection. None of them I would look at and go, look at this beautiful piece of work. But in little pieces and together, they made beautiful, beautiful collages. Um, and it was an opportunity also to see how paints, colors work together, to use up some of my old paints, to get a journal prepared for me for later. That's the one day at a time. It's actually a blank page journal, and that I'm just putting the little colors on so that I can use them later as inspiration in an art journal. But I just want everyone to know that you can still play like you did when you were little. Nothing, you don't have to do anything, do a project just to make something, to sit down and get your fingers dirty and get some marks on a paper. Nothing real big ever came from this session except for my video here where I'm talking. So when you approach a new project or learning something new or just have some time to yourself, give yourself the opportunity to play with that childlike wonder again, to make the marks and know that in the big picture of things, they're just marks on a piece of paper, paint. My life isn't over because most of them turned out not very good or not anything like I said I would use in an art show, but it's all quite beautiful in and of itself. And just to give my mind that opportunity to remember what it's like, to feel the moment, to feel the paint, to touch that jelly plate, to play with all these papers, to think about, the things in that moment. These leaves that I'm doing were actually quite beautiful because when you did the leaves, they made the most beautiful detailed work. And as a big picture, yeah, some of them are cool, but really they're going to be a lot cooler when I tear them up and put them together again, which I just gave myself an idea. I've been looking into inchies. Have you heard of those? The inch by inch art. And people are like making inch by inch art, but I want to cut these up and make like an inch by inch paper collage or something. So that might be my next thing, and that'll be with some of these papers. So I hope you are looking forward to that, because I totally am. So my message here today, as you watch me quickly going through my hours and hours of play, is just to remember it's okay to play. It's okay to make stuff just for fun. Nothing is perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. Nothing has to be for sale or to hang on the wall. This is just your moment to release and let go and see what you can do and see what whatever you're working with can do. So take that message, play, be a kid, laugh, and have joy. I love you all. Have a great day. Bye.